I'm Sister Roxanne Mohammed, and I'm doing a short video to show you the work we've been doing and the space we've been constructing, which will be opened in 7 weeks. This is the Kwame Ture Education and Development Center. Right now, I am in the small meeting room, the small conference room, and I'm walking out into the center once again. So I'm outside the building in the main hall, in the main auditorium. So we have men doing work right around. And you know, just look at what we've been able to accomplish. Let me interview a few persons again, and Brother Hilford will do us if this is the first interview we are doing. This is, you all may know this brother, right? I'm just looking for the best lighting. You all may know this brother. I know him. This is Brother David Mohammed. I don't like that. Right. Black Agenda Project, the Eastern Caribbean regional representative of Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam, and the brother who's spearheading this. David, tell me what, you know, we are 7 weeks away from the opening.
Yep.
How do you feel at this point?
Well, we are on track, or I should say we're back on track.
But yes, sir.
Camera trick. Right. We were a little behind schedule in terms of both time and finances for around the beginning of the year, but with the recent push that we've made, especially over the Easter weekend, we have managed to get back on track. Our people are coming forward with their consciousness and their spirit of love and sharing the contributions that we've received. Of course, we still have to raise approximately $110,000.
Tell me, the project, what does it mean, and to you, but to the black community? What should it mean? Not does it, but what should it mean to our people?
Well, it means so many different things, and I'm gonna just select 2 responses out of about 9 or 10 or 11. Maybe I could go about 4 or 5. All right, it's 2. 1, it's the personification of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who told us as black people to unite, pool our resources, come together, settle our differences, establish skills banks and think tanks, and work together. Here we have poor people who have made small contributions, where in the end we've created something grand that is equivalent to wealth. So with almost $500,000, we've put up a structure that is worth more than $5 million. And if that same model can be reproduced in a number of different black communities, we can produce and create wealth for ourselves. That's one. But in particular, we're creating a reality that is needed, that I'm not saying that the government should have established for us, but that we must, as communities, be able to establish for ourselves.
And we are taught to do for self. That's the thing. That's the fundamental, and as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, the basis for community development is self-improvement. And that's what we are doing.
Absolutely.
So Brother David, you know, I want to speak to all the persons who have worked with us over the last 2 years.
Well, that amount of people will literally
who are here. Yes. But thank you so much, my dear
and
brother.
I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, May 26th from 4 o'clock right here in this auditorium. By that time, it will be in a much better state than this. We're under construction still. But yeah, this is our 6th annual African Unity
Thank you, sir. Wonderful speaking with you. Masons are busy working. All I want is to, let me just, I know, How are you, my brother? This is one of our main masons who has been working for so long. He's great, so he has been training. He has been training me. Because you know we have to have apprentices, and we have to pass on the skill.
That's right.
All right, Brother Batiste, how has it been? I am asking you this again. How has it been working on this project?
Good, well, yes, good, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, we are good, yeah.
And we have 7 weeks. We have 7 weeks to finish.
Well, you're getting a bit in time.
You might bounce to that. Let me walk through. And I'm walking through an office, a corridor. I'm going into. This is another brother here. You just cut. This is one of our brothers in the Nation of Islam, Brother Brent. Brother Brent is the brother in charge of our security in the Nation of Islam. He's is it a fourth-degree black belt?
Yes, ma'am.
I like to say that because I have a big mouth, so they will handle any drama I get into. But tell me, Brother Brent, this project, what does it mean to you, and what should it mean to us and our community?
Well, this first of all should signify the unity that we as a people could have if we only understand our roles as individuals, as black people, where we could put aside our differences and come together and do something for ourselves. And this represents, an institution that we will be providing services to the community where people can come and learn skills, because in an area like this, there's a lot of single parents family without the male figure at home. And we're gonna have classes here, gonna teach the young guys, the young youths, how to be from moving away from boyhood into manhood and not having that male presence in the home. We'll have an institution or environment, a place that they can come and we can teach them and show them how to live as men. So now the gangster, the gang leader will have that control over them. And that is just one aspect in what we were going to be doing here in this institution. We're going to be providing, having a soup kitchen, giving meals for those who don't have, teaching them certain different skills and abilities and how to live a productive life. So we as a people should be proud of this institution that is being built here, the Formy Learning Institution, and it's a pillar of strength. And what we're really looking at is not just for us here now, presently, but decades to come, centuries to come. This building gonna be here, and our future, generation gonna look back and say, there were a group of people, black people who came together and built something. And today, look what we turn it into. Today now it's just a building, not inside a two-story. But who knows, in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, we can go all the way back to the next corner, having, 4 or 5 stories, with malls and what have you. So this is a start. This is a great start in Laventille.
Yeah.
In Laventille.
Thank you, Brother Brent. Thank you, Brother Brent.
In Laventille.
And I want to walk out and
Take your time.
so that we can see the building and see the work that still has to be done, but you can get an idea as to what we are doing. We are right opposite the Success Laventille Composite School, so it's a very central place. Amazingly very, very quiet. A lot of people talk about Laventille. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I don't live here, but the people that I have met since we've started this work, the sisters, the brothers, it's extremely loving and extremely supportive of what we are doing, and I will even say extremely hopeful. This is the main road. This is Success Laventille School here. That is the main road. So we are centrally located, obliquely opposite CGA. You will see that CGA sign on the wall, that green wall there is CGA. So we at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, we cannot depend on anyone to do for us. We are taught and we are encouraged to do for self or accept the consequences, and that is what we are doing. We are not asking anybody for anything. We got the land from the state under the last administration, and we are not going to be like other organizations, black organizations that would have gotten land. We decided that within a short space of time we must do something. So you're seeing the center in its raw stage, its raw state, and within the next 7 weeks we God's willing, should complete the work here, complete everything to be able to host our people on the 26th of May, Saturday, 26th May 2018. I'm walking down the length, and all this, we still have a lot of work to do, and we have car park to finish, different decks to do, but this is the grounds of the Kwame Ture Educational and Development